Hi everyone. Sorry. Thought I might need to sneeze one more time. Anyway. Hi Noelle. Hi Tanya. Hi Mona. Hi Mandy. Hi Callie. Hi Marcy. Working and lurking. Sounds good. Did I get everybody? Yeah. All right. Beautiful page. It's the cover of a book. Thanks though. I wish I could color like that. That would be nice. So, how is everyone? I hope you're good. I'm a few minutes early. I'm a few minutes early. Kim felt the same thing when I posted the flip through. Yeah. I think I sound nasally. Do I sound nasally? I've been on the struggle bus this morning. Like, am I going to pass out? Am I going to have a heart attack? Why is my whole side, left side, back crap? What have I done to pull that? I don't know. But here we are. Anyway, I finished this page. Hi, Amy. I finished this page. She is done. It's my left side though. I don't sleep on my left side at all. I wish. That's my favorite side. I wish I could, but I cannot. So that's done. We got that done. Then, if you were not here yesterday, but I think everybody in here was here yesterday, I did a flip through of the copy paper version of Mythographic. So there's that. We will color something in this. I don't know when exactly, but whatever. Noelle, I'm waiting for you to get yours so you can tell me. You can tell me your thoughts on copy paper Mythographic. All right, we're going to color in Rhapsody in the Forest. Today, we're going to use Lightfast and Luminance. I have some colors already picked out. I tried to be prepared, but then I just remembered I did not sharpen them. So we'll have to sharpen as we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I could have twisted it. I don't know. I just feel today. More than 1 million copies of the Mythographic books as a whole. Not just that one book. Not just that one book. It's on, I think it's on most of the newer ones. It says that. So, yeah. That's what Brian said the other day. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. Anyway, he says, how are there 1 million copies sold when it hasn't released yet? And I said, well, I'm pretty sure that's as the whole of the Mythographic. So anyway, and I think that the Alice in Wonderland comes out in June, I think. Anyway, we're going to work on this page for Connie's hashtag bunnies in April 2026. So we're going to work on this little dude, this little dude-et. We're going to work on some sunflowers. I've got colors picked out for the sunflowers. For the suitcases, I'm going to do the suitcases all the same color, I think, and they're going to be like purple. I don't know. And then I think I've got colors picked out for the rabbit and for like the grass and the leaves. I'm thinking that I want to do the background watercolor like I did not in this book, in Symphony maybe. In Symphony, which let me grab it real quick. I think I want taking the table out of this room and putting shelves up. Man, I should have done that years ago. I think I want to do the background like I did here. Hi, Kim. I think I want to do it watercolory like I did here in this book. We will see if that, kind of like this, we will see if I do that or not, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So, anyway, here we go. Lightfast, Luminance. Let's get it. And we're going to start. We'll just start here. And I'm going to be using Lightfast, complete Lightfast for the sunflowers. So we're going to have yellow, golden sun, warm earth, sepia red, and natural brown is where we're starting. So, how did everybody's weekend go? Good, I hope. I don't think Lightfast has great browns to choose from. Yeah, no. I'm not talking about your weekend, Tanya. It was Easter. I'll ask him why he didn't get to sleep until 4 o'clock later. Yeah. A couple of y'all didn't have the best of weekends. I like the browns. I wish there were more. I wish there were different tones of brown. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I was just trying to find browns for the center, and I wasn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't finding what I wanted, but I wasn't going to switch. I wasn't going to switch pencils, so there you go. We're going to do this one. And let me know if it's too bright, because it may be too bright. I forgot how to color. Okay. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to figure out how to color. Give me a moment to situate all of these things. All right. Hey, Pickle. And I'm going to try not to lean on my left side today because, owie. We had Brian's parents on Saturday. We had my daddy and uncle on Sunday after church. So, yeah. We are, Sunday I tried to go through some stuff for the auction we're going to have. And I'm going to try to do some of that. A little bit of that today. It's kind of chilly outside, so I'm already sneezing and snotting everywhere, so I probably don't need to be in the wind. Hi, Louise. body being stupid. I didn't do anything. Well, I mean, when I got up this morning, the left side, my left side, it feels like, I don't, it feels like I don't know, lifted a bunch of stuff or something, and I haven't lifted anything, so I don't know. I'm not sure what odd position I was in yesterday that's made it whatever. But well, whatever. Hi, Robin. But I'm trying to baby it, I guess. It could have been that I leaned on my left side too long in the recliner yesterday, because that can happen. That can happen. It's not a constant hurt. It's not like a constant back pain hurt. It's more like a strained muscle, or like I've exercised. No, I haven't done that. So I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I want that to be a petal even though it's not, because I don't want to have to deal with just that little bit of sky behind there. Okay. Okay. So I think, Tanya, are you starting the second page in the Camilla book? Hi, Emily. Just went to the gym. Nice. My daddy asked me if we wanted his elliptical because he can't use it anymore because of his knees. And I'm like, I would never in my life have thought that you had an elliptical. Have you picked the page out yet? Do I need to pick it for you? I'm good at that. I don't like this. So we watched Michigan and UConn last night. Michigan pulled it out. Thought UConn was going to come back and win, but they didn't. I really like that Braylon Mullins kid on UConn. Nice. That is some of the best exercise is water aerobics. Some of the best exercise. You don't feel it while you're doing it, but you feel it when you're done. Who has Happy Mail going out today? Who? Maddie, who? I'm still trying to figure out what else to throw in yours. I'm excited. Oh. I need to get yours together. I think I'm going to send you some envelopes from my family. My family, we found some in an old antique sewing machine, the one that had the box top. You know, I don't know these things, what they're called, but anyway, the one that had the box top over top of it. We found a bunch of envelopes from where my granny's aunt's son was in the service and where he had sent letters back home. And I found a bunch of envelopes. Do I have them right there? I may have them right here. Hang on, Maddie, I'll show you. see if they're in here. I think they're in here. I think. Yes, they are. See? It was the pension envelopes. That has the stamps. Do you want some of these too? I have plenty of these. This is from this one is 1904. This one is 1918. 1925, 1901. $1911. You want some of them? I'll send you some of them. And these are from my family. So yeah, I'll send you some. I have plenty. I don't need all these. Don't need all these. This right here, all of this, all of these things I found was found in those in that sewing machine. We have this a commercial calculator. You have this telling you, you know, all the things. This was in there. I don't know if there's a date on it or not. Copyright. The last copyright was 1887. Hi, Angela. And then we have this, which calendar of 1916, and it has like all the things in it. I wish they would have written in pen every time, but they didn't. Like, it tells you how much stuff cost back then. Cool, right? So, yeah, that all came out of my granny's aunt's sewing machine. But I will definitely send you some of these envelopes because I have plenty envelopes. Plenty envelopes. And I will send you some. I will go through that and send you some envelopes. Envelopes. How do you say it if you're proper? I'm from the South, so I'm not proper. How do you say it if you're proper? Because I don't know. Why do I keep getting pop-up ads on my thing? Hi, Chrissy. I know. That's what I'm saying. I was asking the proper people how you speak because you and I are Southern. So we just say bless your heart and go on about our life. Yeah, we just... And mine's curbed. I've practiced curbing mine. So sometimes they'll catch me, though. They catch me sometimes saying yeller instead of yellow. Envelope. 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 I'm very good with British. I can... Yeah. I have patties all the time, so I'm pretty much British. Oh, I have good news. I have great news. I have great news. Exciting news. You know what it is? I have figured out how to have a scanner. Yep. the city has a website app, whatever, and they roll the scanner on it. So all I have to do is have my iPad hooked up to it, and I'm gonna have scanner stories with Shannon again. How excited. I told my neighbor, I messaged my neighbor, and I was like, guess what? And I told her, and then somebody's mother had called in and wanted them to do a welfare check on her kid, on her grown child, because he had called her manic this morning and she was afraid, but she didn't want him to know that she called the cops to go check him. And I'm thinking, so what's he gonna think when the cops just show up at his door, knock, knock, knock? Oh, we're just here. We were just in the neighborhood. We thought we'd come by and do some door knocking. No, he gonna know Mama called. And anyway, and so I told her, and she's like, oh, we have missed so much. Yeah. Skinner Stories will be back. I hope. We'll see. I heard the tones go off this morning, and I was like, I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in a little small town. And what's funny is my daddy is the one that told me about it. And I think I'm going to buy him a little he says his computer won't stay on to do it. So I think I'm going to buy him a little iPad for Father's Day so that he can have them too. He basketball, he picked UConn and I picked Michigan, which was kind of crazy that we had the final. I didn't have UConn going. I had who did I have going? It wasn't UConn. Possibly Duke. I may have had Duke going. That's gross. But I may have had them going. Get off my left side, Hayes. I grew up with a scanner. My daddy was on the volunteer fire department. I grew up with a scanner, so it's been kind of not having it. But yay. I'm gonna have to brighten these sunflowers up with a different color, I think. I haven't decided for sure yet, though. Well, they went to digital whatever the word I'm trying to think of that I can't think of because I have perimenopause brain. But anyway, they went to that, and so all scanners were obsolete unless you buy one, and the one that I was told to get is $700, which, come on, I'll spend tax money on that all day long for the entertainment. You have to think about how much is your nosy worth. You know, my nosy is priceless. So you have to think about how nosy you want to be and how much you're willing to sacrifice for the nosy. Okay? So my granny taught me. You know, my granny was the one that got binoculars for Christmas and said that she was going to sit out on the porch with them and watch the neighbors, you know. And when she was confronted with that and said, "You can't do that," look, she just says, "If I have a book in my hand, have them in the book, they're just going to think I'm reading a book." I mean, she was smart. I don't know. She could work her way around things. And I love that you called him Grandpop. She would, that's what she said. She would, "I'll just sit on the porch with a book." Yeah, she'd be bird watching. Yeah, I'm bird watching right at the neighbor's house. Didn't you see that bird? Oh, my grandmother. I did find a couple of videos of her. I hooked up my old iPad because I was going to try to use it. And when I got a new phone, they said that my videos were just obsolete that were on my phone. And I had somehow, I guess, when my old iPad and my old phone were connected, evidently the videos saved to that. And so I found them yesterday, and I was so thrilled to have them. One of them is when she was in rehab at the nursing home after having her stroke, and she was doing exercises. She was doing exercise. And the other one was a couple of days after her stroke, and she was in the hospital, but she was doing her arms back and forth because she knew, even though she didn't know much at that time because the stroke had just happened, she knew she was supposed to be exercising. So she was exercising in the bed. So I'm thankful to have them. There's another one that I had that I don't know where it's at, but we were talking one night when I spent the night with her, and we were talking, and she was talking out of her head, but she didn't know she was talking out of her head. But then she got some clarity, and she goes, "I'm just crazy." I said, "I think you just need to go to sleep." Hi, Connie. She was having a little slumber party with her favorite child, me. This is for Bunnies in April 2026, which is hosted by Connie. If y'all did not know, most of y'all here know, I'm pretty sure. So she was something else, and I'm fixing to get rid of her dishes. But as I said, I'm fixing to put some of her dishes, sell some of her dishes, and I'm just, when I get to heaven, I'm just going to ask for forgiveness. I'm just going to say, "Grandmother, I'm so sorry." But I needed the room. Oh. All right. Is that bright enough for a sunflower? I think so. Let's do the green for it. I think this goes like that. But I don't know. That's a weird thing. So we'll just make it what it is. It's easier to get rid of my stuff than it is their stuff. It's just I don't know why, but I am going to get rid of one of the sewing machines because I don't need 3. I'm keeping my granny's and her mama's, and I'm gonna get rid of the aunt's sewing machine. You know, just little stuff here and there. I'm gonna try to figure out. I feel like this is part of the... Yeah. I feel like that right there is part of the cloud. Or no. That's not part of the leaf. That would be a very weird leaf since it cups up here. Yeah. I don't know. Let's color what I think is the leaf, and then we'll reevaluate. I just went and looked to see if I could find a reference picture, and they colored it as cloud, but it's not cloud. I am pretty sure it is not cloud. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's all the leaf and the rest is cloud. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yes. Yeah. That's it. I'm not, and I'm going to let some things go. I'm determined to let some things go for sure, just because space purposes, but and what's crazy is I was looking at the dishes and stuff, and the ones that were worth the most didn't have labels on them. I found that interesting. And I can't remember what the names of them were. And there's one set of dishes that's really pretty, but it'll just sit in a cabinet. And I have to remember that my granny was born in 1923, and she didn't necessarily hang on to things for the reasons, like you and I would hang on to something. She hung on to things because she didn't have much growing up, so when she was able finally to get stuff, she hung on to it. And I have to remember that is the mentality behind a lot of things, you know? Now, some of the things were sentimental to her, like the wheat dishes that she got from her mama and from my peepaw's mama, but, you know, some of the stuff is just because she was able to have it. And with my uncle's stuff, I struggle with that because it's not my stuff. You know what I mean? You think that's underside of the leaf? So how is it flipping this way and flipping that way? That's what my brain can't figure out. Is how is it going up this way, but then back that way? And I also think that this one, I think she forgot to draw the rest of it. I can't, my brain can't wrap it around. And hi, Joyce. I know you're lurking around here. I mean, the three that I looked at, they colored it leaf, and looking at it, I'm like, I don't know about it. So we're just gonna try to make it sky. Just make it sky, I guess. Oh, lean this other way. Ugh. Mona, did you get any more of the book done? I have not. I started the new release this morning. So I'm gonna, the one that I told you I was gonna flip back and forth with. So I am on chapter 3 of it, and I'm gonna flip back and forth with it and the rights, whatever the book is I started today. That was a new release. It came out today. Yeah. I didn't figure you had, because we talked late last night. So I didn't figure you had done any this morning, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, I have, well, 3. I've paused on one. I'm buddy reading a trilogy with somebody that we just started, and I'm pausing on that one until I finish the new release book, because it's also a fantasy. So I need to not have 2 fantasies going at once. But I should finish that, the new release. I should finish it tomorrow latest, if I get my act together and actually read. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, and then we'll move to something else. Well, it depends. And also, I had another one going, a thriller going. So yeah. It's I'm not sure where we're going with it, but maybe we won't DNF this first reads. I was so proud of ourselves, and I'm so proud that Goodreads has a did not finish shelf now. I've needed that for years. I do have some limbs I need to drag to the road in case they pick up tomorrow. Or today even. I hope they don't pick up today. Maybe they'll pick up tomorrow. I did a review this morning on the Women in White. I finally did it. Finally said, let's just sit down and do this morning, right now. And then I still got to do the Sanderson one. Oh, and I think I have one more arc that I need to do this month. I would love hot chocolate. Can I have hot chocolate, please? Part of me wants to try it again and see if it makes my heart go blah, 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 blah. But man, it sucks when it does it, so. Cleopatra. Nice. When I went to Books A Million yesterday, I picked up and held a bunch of books. I just can't pay Books A Million price. I know I need to be a member, but you know. Hello, Hemi. Do y'all hear Hemi? I don't know why Hemi's all buggy with me today. He usually isn't so needy like that. In Marmalade, there's a table on the deck, and Marmalade has decided that's where he wants to lay all the time now that he can get up there. I think I'm going to get a cat tree and put it out there. My pencil's short. My pencil? The Warm Earth is, for sure. I use it quite a bit. Don't worry, I have a backup. I don't think my backup has a backup, but I have a backup. No. And I used to drink caramel cappuccino. But yeah, I can't do any kind of coffee, caffeine, that sort of thing, and I can't do hot chocolate either. So it's fun being me. My favorite thing ever used to be hot chocolate every morning, caramel cappuccino every morning before I started doing hot chocolate. But I can't do it. So I just live vicariously through everybody who can. I did up magnesium, so I'm hoping that's going to help my fluttery stuff. It's probably Amazon trying to sell me something. They do that per regular. If the cat gets on your nerves, let me know and I'll go move him from the door. Yeah, I wish I could do coffee. Got to do some senior photos for some twins. It's cute. They want to go back to their daycare, which I think is hilarious. To have photos, some photos done. So that'll be fun. They're fun. They're a fun group. I've taken pictures of them for years and years and years and years and years. This paper be finicky, folks. For those who do not know, it's a finicky paper. It's like a fabric paper, if you will. Are those the ones your friends are getting for you, you said? Oh, you ordered them yourself. Oh, nice. Oh, you don't like Fantasia paper? I don't have a problem with Fantasia paper, but man, this paper sucks. I mean, that's fine. I never thought I would be a paper snob, but sometimes. Yeah, I knew that you said that they were way expensive over there. I don't know what color to make that duck. The duck, I don't know what to do with him. Okay, let's do the leaves for this guy. And then we'll move on to something else. And if I get to drifting out of frame, let me know. Because I'm still getting used to the zoomed situation. We're going to say that that is all leaf. right there. I don't know why he wants to be in here so bad. Sometimes it's a little concerning when an animal wants to be around you so bad. I don't know what his problem is. And before I forget, don't forget to keep Kenny in your prayers. She could use them right now. And if I get any updates, I will pass it along. Hi, Marilyn. Well, welcome in. Time is it? 11:11. Make a wish. So my stepsister used to always say, 11:11, make a wish. All right. Okay. Let's move on to suitcases. Suitcases are going to be purple. Purple. Heather, deep rose, and a Bordeaux. That's what I think we're going to do. Until I hate the first one, and then we will move on to something else. We're going to do the whole thing, Heather, first. And I still think this is probably too dark of a first color that I wanted, but I couldn't find anything else that I wanted. Hi, Hadassah. How are you? Hope you're good. Little ducky feet. Little ducky feet. Little ducky feet. My heating pad has gone off. My heating pad has gone off. Hello? No. Nice. Yes. Lurk away. Lurk away. That cat's driving me crazy. Let me look. Evidently, a bunch of the city is out in front of the house. So now I need to go look. One moment. Whoa, hello. Baxter, you're being the best boy. Ooh. So I think they're digging up the street and they can't park on that road because it is a busy highway. So they're parked on my little side road. I guess that's what they're doing. I don't know. I didn't go ask them. Hey, what y'all doing? What y'all doing out here? What y'all doing out here? One time, somebody parked a dump truck in her driveway and left it. Like left it overnight, left it. I'm like, excuse me? Don't start that hacky stuff there, boy. I just talked about what a good boy you were being. Are you done? Got the allergies too? Should have had it totally right. What are you doing? Why are you leaving your dump truck in my driveway? Some people would think they have power because they drive a dump truck. Hello, did I wake you up? I'm so sorry. You can go back to sleep. You had to come in here and check on your cat. Your cat hasn't moved. Your cat is laying up there, living his best life, while I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with him. I don't know. Do y'all want reading sprints later? Do you want reading sprints later? I would have thrown dirty diapers in there. Oh, I didn't have dirty diapers. I could have thrown cat litter in there, though, couldn't I have? Yeah, I could have. Yeah, they're all right. They're better. They're a better option than most pencil options. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't have dirty diapers. I know. He has his own cat. He checks on it. He's really missed transfer. So now he's got him another cat. So he's kind of excited about it. He comes, he checks on it, then he goes and he lays back down. He just periodically checks on him. Just periodically checks on the cat. Do, 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 do. Little feetsies. I wish that cat would go take a nap. He ain't never like this. I don't know what his problem is. I wonder if he don't have water. He's got water in the living room, though. Just because it ain't in his bowl don't mean it ain't. He ain't got access to water. Yellow ochre and dark honey. Yellow ochre and dark honey. I'm going to do all of the suitcases purple. Nothing fancy there. This is yellow ochre and dark honey. That's because you've raised them to be spoiled little dogs. You did that to yourself. It's very fun giving dogs ear medicine. If y'all hadn't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's such a fun time. Oh, look, we're not living in denial anymore. We're not living in denial anymore. We're not saying, what do you mean? We're just saying, oh, yeah, that's a good point. You're probably right. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Fair enough. Depends on the day. Okay. All of those are going to be purple. Now this rabbit, I'm about to mess up, is going to be Luminance. She growed up. And I'm going to do raw umber, 10% raw umber, 50% raw umber, and chocolate. Chocolate is Lightfast, FYI. The chocolate is missing. There it is. That's what I'm going to do. I need some pink in the ears. I did not get any pink out for the ears, though. I need to do that for little ears. It depends. She was throwing a fit earlier because she couldn't get OBS figured out. So she was throwing a fit. I did message her at 7 o'clock this morning, and she was like, "Are you awake?" I'm like, "I'm always awake. Just because I don't respond to you at the butt crack of dawn does not mean I'm not awake." Ooh, what's this color? Maybe this color. Ooh, maybe that. That's pretty. That's a burnt sienna, 10%. Maybe that's good for the ears. Oh! She's like, if you're awake, you should be able to respond. Yeah? Sometimes I'm not Tanya awake, though. Ooh. I have a lot that happens in the morning. Ugh, a lot that happens in the morning. So Tanya comes on after me, and I think Renee comes on tonight, right? Am I correct on that? Tuesdays, right? Tuesdays? Nope. No, there's no ditching. No ditching, ma'am. Which is 9 my time. Correct? Correct. Ten your time. We're gonna be sleeping, Kim. 50%. Get back down here. Little bunny, ooh, up in the forest. I wonder why she decided to do so late, because that's the only time she can do it, I guess. Well, it's not late for her, but it is late for her. And she's giving up the weekends so that she can pack. Oh, making dinner. Making dinner. That makes sense. Like I said, I wasn't there, so I didn't hear the whole reasoning behind everything. Connie, I'm flicking. Flick, 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 flick. Mona gonna be seeping. That's 10 o'clock for her. Well, I'll be awake. I am. You proud? Flick, flick, flick. It don't look right, but You made me want to color them flamingos yesterday, though. I may have to break out the flamingo page. Pickle colored it. Did you see it? Yeah, that's what I figured was they were packing. Yeah. That's the weekend I'm gonna, well, focusing on the auction situation. I'm gonna try to do some of it today, though, if I can, here in the garage. See, I have 3 houses to de-stash from, and I'm kind of excited, actually. I'm kind of excited. We'll see how excited I am when it actually gets closer to the time. Oh my gosh, this cat's driving me nuts. It's gotta be driving you nuts because it ain't your cat. Ooh, ooh, he's getting aggressive. I told Brian he'll have to watch the auction part because it'll make me nervous. So he's going to have to watch it. Yeah, that's a lot to do. I mean, I don't know their time frame, but that's a lot to do. If they're actually moving this time, they gotta get it together. I'm a coming. I'm a coming. Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Do we like this rabbit? I don't even know. I don't know if we like this rabbit or not. Do we like this rabbit? He's kind of cute, I guess. That's about all I got for you, rabbit, though, because I am not a fur person. And then we got ducks to do, and a Jiminy Cricket over here. It's a grasshopper, but we can name him Jiminy. Look, I'm only moving 20 minutes away, and I'm trying to figure it out. A boop. A boop. All right, that's all picked out. Thanks for coming. Okay. What are we going to do now? Do we color more of the same or do we color something else? I could work on these suitcases and get them done, I guess. I don't know what color I want to do her outfit. Pink? Maybe. Maybe pink and... pink and... pink and I don't know what. All right, let's do this here, so this part will be done. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yellow. What colors do we have? A golden sun, warm earth. Come here, little baby. Warm earth. Sepia red. Hello? Sepia. I should have left them out. Sepia red. Natural brown. And then the greens. The greens. Jiminy Cricket is your conscience? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just gotta do it. And my daddy's on board, which is kind of scary because I'm sitting here wondering why my daddy wants to get rid of stuff. That kind of makes me a little nervous, but we're not thinking about it. We're just going with it. We're not thinking about why he's wanting to do it. We're just going with it. Hi, Josephine. He's a collector though. He collects. All his stuff that he will be getting rid of is collectible stuff. He was going through baseball cards last night. So, we'll see. I feel like I need to be over here somewhere. So, do y'all have plans for the week? Y'all heard my plans for the week. What's your plans for the week? And I'll put some craft stuff in there too. Surviving is a plan. I did laundry yesterday. Monday is my laundry day. I try to have days for certain things, and Monday is laundry day. It keeps me kind of on a schedule, so that you know you're doing this on this day. I want to try to be more productive, more intentional with things, or else you just waste the day away. And we don't need to be wasting days away. We need to be trying to be productive while also giving us a little time to rest. But I am a sitter. I'm not a napper, but I do sit. And my treadmill is broke. So I'm having to get my steps not on the treadmill, which I'm not very happy about. Because it's so much easier just to hop on the treadmill and go. Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, I can't stand to waste a day away. It messes with me. I need to stay busy. Gotta stay busy. Oh, I mean, I could probably, if I was a napper, I'm sure I could nap. It doesn't mean that I'm not completely exhausted on a daily. It just means that I push through and fight with myself on the daily. And I will say, if you find yourself not getting things done, make lists. Make lists. Being able to check stuff off lists is a great way to trick your mind on how productive you have been. Even little things. Even little things. Make a list. Make a list and check it off. Lists are great for your brain. Yeah, because then you can say, I didn't do anything today. And then you can go back to your list and be like, but I did, da, 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 da. You know? And it can be as little as drink 4 bottles of water. Drink 1 bottle of water, and check it off. Yep. Are you talking about Pokemon cards being stolen? Ew. This cat all up in my business today. I'm putting the cat in the auction. How much do you think he'll bring? I think all of these little leaves are going to be, these little grass sprigs are going to be the same color too. I don't want to do a bunch of different colors. American Idol is still doing good. My two favorites are still in there. They're so good. The talent is so good this year. Well, I don't mean work your fingers to the bone. I just mean don't sleep the day away. Don't sleep the day away. You can. Stop trying to make excuses to get out of streaming. You and Angela. Yeah, because I cannot. As long as I'm up busy, I'm good. But if I sit down and get comfortable, I'm done for the day. It'll be fine. We'll work through it. It'll be fine. It's your first time trying to do it a new way. It's gonna be fine. And I have the ability to block people. I don't know what color to color these dang ducks. I think that duck's supposed to be white. I bet the geese are confused. The ones that come to my neighbors. It's hot and it's cold. It's hot and it's cold. I got to get them some corn. It's hot and it's cold. It's hot and it's cold. What would you do, though? Do you want to do that? Some people don't want to do that. Do you want to do it? Warming temps and melting ice sent this tiny home on a wild ride. Okay. I wonder where that's from. I know, right, Louise? Same. Same. All right. I don't know what color to do these ducks. Ducky, ducky, duck, 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 goose, duck, duck, goose. All right. Let's not worry about it. Let's worry about these suitcases. Let's worry about the things we know we're going to do right, okay? I know, purple trunk will be cool. I want a duck with a hat on. That'd be cool too. I had a pet duck once. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and color that purple too because I did it on the other side. Hey, hey, Dee. How are you? Are you stretching? You stretching so big? Trying to see where your Kit Kat is? And what do you think about that copy paper mythographic book? What were your thoughts? Hi, Britt. Yeah, not mine either. Maybe he's done with his little hacking. Can you believe the paper? I was so shocked about the paper. I mean, it'll be fine, but we expect certain quality from the mythographic crew. You know, and I feel like we got a dupe. I mean, you shouldn't mess with that. Because of how many copies are sold. Yeah, there are not a lot of there are a few cute pictures, but not a lot to sometimes I feel like they're just thrown together. You know, just to have another book out. I am excited about the Alice one. I'm hoping that it's different. Hoping. But we will see in June how it is. I'm hoping that it'll be better. Nice. Yeah, sometimes finding somebody who's done some different color combos will take you out of your zone for a minute. And my thing is, I don't know. It feels like copy paper. So I don't even know how markers will work in it. Are you just staring at the cat lovingly? I don't understand. I don't understand. They didn't ask us, Connie, did they? They didn't say, hey, what would you like to have? Baxter, Murphy doesn't come back here. Murphy, don't come back here. He's staring lovingly at his cat. I considered letting them meet, and then I thought, Is that something we really want to do? Baxter. If I open the door, he freezes. Like he just stands there froze. Like something's gonna happen to him. Back home. Welcome home. Which I find hilarious. That's hilarious. Dogs are funny. So you'd be able to sit beside the cat. Yep. They're buddies. It's so funny. And then Rolo, because I let them come in like the living room and stuff, like they get time, whatever. It's a very stressful thing because they hate each other. So they get their own little time sometimes, you know. And Rolo, Footloose is evil. And Footloose hates Rolo for some reason. I don't understand. I don't get it. Rolo's terrified of a three-legged cat. And I'm like, dude, you can just walk around Footloose and it'll be fine. Why are you scared of a three-legged cat? Like, why are you... Like, Rolo will run in, and if Footloose is sitting in the floor, Rolo freezes and is like, no, 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 thank you. I will go right back in here. Thanks. I don't want any part of the cat with the 3 legs. 3 feet, actually. It's dumb. I'm like, you're dumb. You're a dog. Like, you could literally snap the cat's head in half. And here we are running back to our crate because we're terrified of a cat with 3 feet. Nice. Did you pick one yet, Tanya? What's the new one we're doing for April? I'll tell you if you have not picked one out yet. Are we choosing? You want me to choose? Can I choose? That'd be fun. Let me choose. What do you mean? No. I can choose. I can choose. I'm nicer than you are when I choose a page. I'm nicer than you are. No, that's not. No, you think that's how it works, and it's not. That's not how it works at all. No. Nope. That's not how this works, ma'am. Nope, absolutely does not. It's not how it works. I'm fixing to get the book and pick you a page. It'll be pretty. I know, I make the rules. Duh. It's literally what I'm saying. Literally is what I'm saying. Let's just see. Where is my book? Oh, there you are. Let's find a page for Tanya to color. I do make them. What do you mean I don't make them? Yeah, you did good with the markers. Let's see. We did, hold on. Let me zoom out for this. We did this one. Yeah. Let's see what we can do today. No. This has a crown. Just saying. No. Absolutely not. No. When pigs fly. Is that a pig? I don't know if that's a pig. My duck page? My page is a rabbit page, thank you, and I colored the rabbit. Oh, I'm finding you a page to color today, so you won't be stressed. Oh, this has a bunch of crowns. Look at this one. A bunch of crowns with weird eyeball things. I don't even try it, Asa. Look, crowns. We'll hold our page there. We'll hold our finger there. I mean, not our page. Singing a wild frontier. Okay, here we go. We have crown page with a lot of hair. All of these bows. Look. All of these bows. All of these bows. All of this hair. And a crown. Hello? You don't get better than that. Pink. You can have pink bows. That's the pink prompt. Crown prompt. Bows. Hello. Bows. What's the other prompt? Is there anything else that'll fit? Makes you happy because your best friend picked it. Hello? What's wrong with you? Exactly. Look at all these things I'm checking off for you with one page. Tanya will be coloring this in about 30 minutes. Thanks. You're welcome. Just accept it. Just accept it. The Lord is good. Just accept it. Yes, Josephine. Look how much I'm helping. Thanks. See? Look. I have pretty much checked off all the boxes. Yep. Now you don't have to decide. You don't have to stress over what you're going to color. The color is pink. OBS is going to work. You're just acting that way so that you can say that it's not working so you can have an excuse. I don't understand why you don't think it's going to work. Make sure your microphone's on. It's going to work. I don't understand what you're thinking. You're just being a doo-doo head. No, this is Rhapsody. Rhapsody in the Forest. For Bunnies in April 2026, hosted by Connie. Yeah, just be stress-free. It's fine. Everything will be fine. If you take it down to 21% like I have it, then you can finagle with it a little better. Ma'am. Yeah, I love this book. I love this one, and well, I kind of love all her books, so never mind. Just ignore me. The US version is very slick paper. I think I have linked this version. What are we talking about? She's talking about, she's getting all fancy and knowing stuff. She really does know stuff. She just acts like she's not very smart. You can know that you know God. That's the title of the scripture. Thank you for giving it to me so I can finish the bulletin today. Thanks. Thanks, preacher. You know that you know that you know. Who, what? Who, what, when, where? No. Smaller? No. No, it's not smaller. It's different. But it's not smaller. Oh, that's part of the key. Well, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and do that. Because we're going to do it with this colors anyway. So let's just do that. Use polys in the US book. I got rid of the US books because I had these and I didn't need those. I mean, I said I got rid of them. They may still be in the garage. I'll have to look. You know, another thing that I like about having an auction instead of like a yard sale or something, or an estate sale, is I don't have to price everything. I love that. Yes. I got you, Britt. I'm married to autocorrect, and you know, I get it. Okay. Phone. E.T. Phone home. I'm fixing to get off. So I can have 15 minutes to help you figure out what you're doing. I am going to color this last suitcase though. Can you copy me? I mean, yeah. Don't know why you want to, but sure. Yeah. Copy away. I'm singing Christmas songs. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. I could have made that all that be gold, but I decided against it. Excuse me, Grasshopper. I need in here for a minute. Grasshopper. Everything is for the entertainment of a cat. All cat owners will agree with me. I have a dust plug for my Kindle. And if I am sitting on the chair and the cat is with me and I'm holding it up like this, if I'm holding it up like this, it is a constant battle. So, it is all for their entertainment. They just let us live here, you know? They just allow us to be in their lives. We should be ever so grateful for their presence. Well, what's stopping you from getting a kitty cat? You just ain't ready for another animal yet? Oh, you're waiting till the... Okay. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Well, you should probably answer for either. Motion at your back door. Ooh, what are we cooking? Can I have some? Can I have some? I feel like I didn't do much on this page. I mean, I guess I did. What are we going to do on Friday? The only way I won't be here Friday is if my daddy needs help. If my daddy needs help, I'll have to help. But other than that, we should be here Friday. So what are we going to do on Friday? Yes, Shannon. What? Yes, Shannon, what? Shannon? Oh, thanks. You pulled a me and hit the button too soon. I did. I tried really hard. The only thing is the ducks and the outfit and the whatever. What do you want to pick, Tanya? Do you want to pick it now, or do you want to pick it like, when you've thought about it for a minute? When you come up with a really good one. Mine wasn't difficult. Mine was actually in a book that you were going to color in anyway. And somebody. That's all I have is and. That's it. That's all I got. Do we like these or not? I feel like it needs something else. A different something. Something. Another something color. Something color. Right here. I feel like it needs something else. I don't know. It's fine. Everything is fine. All right. That's what we've done. I don't know what I'm going to do with the sky and the whatever. I want to try to do that watercolory thing, but I don't know. And then the hat, probably be like a straw hat. So anyway, all right. I'm going to skedaddle. Tanya's on in 5-ish minutes, right? Yes, Tanya's on in 5-ish minutes. And I will see you over there. She is doing something different with OBS, so it will take a moment for us to figure it out. So just come in, sit down, and be patient. Okay? I will wait for Connie to answer Louise's. And she's coloring the page with the crown and the whatever that is. The crown and the bows. Crown and the bows. Okay? All right. Connie, do we store horizontal or vertical on our Copics? All of my markers are horizontal, so. Horizontal. I was going to say that, but never know. Okay. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great week. I will be back at 4 or 4:30. It may be 4. It may be 4:30. Okay. One of those today, Central Standard Time. Tanya's on in a minute. Renee's on later. Okay. Be kind to one another. Make someone smile. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.